I work with several young people in organizations now in their mid to late 20s. You know, some of you might be you. A big trapeze for them to let go of is, why can't I Twitter and text my friends while I'm at work? I mean, and I think, well, that should be a no-brainer to me, but to them, they grew up that way. It's like breathing. And I have to say, well, here's why, right? And here's what it does, and here's what it doesn't do, and I have to explain it to them. That's a tough trapeze for them to let go of. But if I can show them how this formula works, which I'm about to share you, that's where I begin. And the formula is this. It's even a logical formula. D times V times Fs has to be greater than R. All right? Your dissatisfaction with the current status quo, or what is, has to be strong enough to let go of that trapeze. I ask people, what percentage of the people who are really out to wreck your project and take you down? I've never heard anything more than about 3%. Well, one woman did say 75% of the people. Right? I think we know where the problem was. But I'm asking you to say to yourself, well, what is it about leaders in even a small project or a huge corporation that they do not have the chutzpah to put their foot down and say, here are the expectations. Here's what we expect of you, and here are the boundaries within which we've all agreed. And what is it about you that can't get into that program? If you can't get into the program, I'll tell you what, we are going to liberate your future. All right? He took me from I have to I want to. That's a huge step. So what is commitment? I'm going to ask you as project managers, as project leaders, as parents, all right? As people in your community, we are desperate for people who can lead us from compliance to commitment. How do we do that? Well, I have a few things that I can share with you that I've discovered have worked for me. Hopefully it will be enlightening to you. Hopefully it will validate some things that you already know that you do.